The Indiana Fever just signed a new player. I can't claim to know who she is. Please, please, please. Please, please, please be someone that's actually been doing something. How is she? So, she played till 2 years ago at Cal. Averaged 12 points per game at Cal, okay. As a fifth-year senior. Played 5 years, did nothing really. Please tell me she at least played overseas last year. Please tell me she at least played overseas. Okay, she played in Belgium. Not the greatest league, but she averaged 7 points per game in Euro Cup. What the fuck are the Fever doing? She averaged 7 points per game in a secondary competition. Please tell me she's at least a shot blocker. But she can't shoot. She didn't shoot a three-pointer. Please tell me she blocked shots. Nope. Nope. 4 fouls a game. How do you commit 3 turnovers per game? How do you commit 3 turnovers to 0 assists per game in 22 minutes? How bad is she? Oh my God. How bad is she at basketball? Oh no, there's no way. There's no way the Fever made this. There's no way. There's no way this is the best the Fever can get. There is no way. At least she's big-ish. She's not 5'9", I guess. She's playing in Upshot. She's playing the Upshot League, I guess, where Deja Kelly's the best player in the league. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? They literally were like, we're going to look at the G League of the G League in the Upshot League and bring someone in from that. Like, she's relatively athletic. She's not tiny. She's not tiny. She's not 5'9". They signed a 6'3" player. Can she shoot? No. Can she pass? No. I need to look at some of her highlights here. Because, like, I don't think. Why do Upshot League not post highlights anywhere? At least maybe she's athletic. Maybe she can be a shitty version of a Meher. I guess. Why don't Upshot League post highlights? Why don't they post highlights? They're like, oh yeah, she's leading Upshot League in blocks per game with 1. Like 1. Oh no. That game looks ugly. That game looks ugly. Hopefully I'm wrong about this. I'm trying to look at her college highlights here. Maybe her college highlights will show something, but there's no highlights of her playing in Europe, that's for sure. Okay, she's at least semi-mobile for a big. Like, she's not overly skinny, and she's semi-mobile. I guess. Like, I get it, she's not really there to play, but, like, she's probably going to have to play. But, like, why not just sign Latasha Lattimore or something? Why not just sign Lattimore? Okay, at least she looks like she's a bit of rim protection, I guess. Okay, she looks like she's a bit of rim protection. Which is something. maybe she becomes something. And she's not 5'9", I guess. But like, what the fuck happened to Lattimore? Did Lattimore get injured or something? Like, did Latasha Lattimore get injured? Why did nobody sign Latasha? Why is no one signing Latasha Lattimore? She looked real good in preseason. But like, there's so many players, even bigs, that were there in preseason, that were on a roster in preseason and got caught, that can play basketball. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. There has to be better. There has to be better than this out there. Not that it makes much of a difference. There has to be better than this. Like, I know it's a dev contract, but Damiris Dantas is out for the foreseeable. Someone said we got a worse KK. Yes, we got a worse KK. But saying it's a dev deal, Dantas is injured for the foreseeable. They should be bringing in a dev player to play. We got worse KK. Like, that appears to be it. But at the same time, she's not 5'9". And if I'm worse, like if I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. If she ends up being the greatest player in the world, and I'm wrong about all this, and she ends up being in any way even slightly impactful, I will become her biggest fan. Trust me, if she can prove me wrong, I will be happy to be proven wrong. But like, I'm looking at her college tape. She had double hand blocks. She's double hand blocking 5'5" guards for most of her highlight plays. And she kind of double hands shot blocker, but she's aggressive at least. I mean, I guess maybe there's upside there. I guess. There had to have been better out there. There really had to have been better. Like, there had to have been better than her. I do want to apologize. Like, I do profusely apologize about not being excited, and I understand you're a dev player. And you know what? Maybe the Fever, because she is athletic, she blocks shots, and she's not weak. So maybe the Fever are onto something, and maybe the Fever really know what they're doing, and maybe they're seeing something that I'm not. Because again, my extent of my scouting has been watching her highlights for the last 5 minutes while talking about her. Nothing here looks. This doesn't look like a player that's ever going to play. And why would you waste a dev slot on a player who's never going to play? Like, there has to be someone out there there has to be someone not in the league that's good enough to play that you can just sign to a dev contract and play them till Dantas is back. There has to be. There has to be. But yeah. I'm shocked that like nobody has signed Latasha Lattimore. I don't know what happened in Chicago with her, but I was shocked she didn't make the roster. I thought she looked real good. And she's 6'5". She's 6'4". She can be she can be somebody that helps out with a bit of size. She can be a long-term piece to your team. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're watching Upshot League, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not that excited for anything in the Upshot League. like a league where Deja Kelly's the best, is probably going to win MVP. I'm not that excited about anything that's done there. Like,